Good afternoon everyone, because it is afternoon when I'm filming this, Saturday afternoon to be exact. I am back with another book haul because apparently your girl has issues and instead of going to therapy I buy books. Well, I haven't scuffed my pillows or anything, so I literally just mix match. I've got a box of Heroes there because I got it for Easter. But anyway, I'm back with a book haul and this is a mixture of where I got them from, guys, so I will go through and let you guys know. So starting with this series, which I got from, not BookTok, I didn't get it from BookTok, I got it from Vinted, and I think I've just given myself a paper cut from it. Great. This was a whole book series, and actually it was a steal for what it was, like for all 6 books, and it's the Dark First, I think it's called, which is a dark romance, like, well, it's not even a trilogy, like trilogy times 2 because there's 6 books in here. But I've heard good things. Like the booktubers I watch, Mariana and Larry, absolutely love this like series, and I cannot wait to read this. Predator is the first book in the series, and I want to say it's like a mafia dark romance, I think, from what I know. Like it says it's about the mob, so I think that is. I think the first book is like a two rival families, and then I'm assuming they obviously follow different people within like different mafias maybe, but I heard good things, so I'm excited to read that. And I couldn't knock the price because the price was so good, so I was like, I have to get it. The next one I've got is Our Infinite Fates by Laura Stephen. The first book, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the author's name, I'm so sorry, I'm absolutely going to butcher it if I do. This is the special edition, so the hardback one that's got like the sprayed edge. Oh, it's got a bookmark in it too, like a special bookmark. It says, maybe that's all love is in the end, an endless tempting of fate. That's really pretty. I love that. Can you even cope? Like the camera is not doing it justice, but that is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what the front cover looks like, to be honest. Cute. It says, I love you and I have loved you and I will love you until we meet again. But I heard very good things. Like everybody is loving this book and I really wanted to read it. And I saw it on Vinted and I had like some Vinted balance, so I thought, why not? As far as I know about this book, it's about 2 people. I think they sort of love each other in every single lifetime, but in every lifetime they're destined to unalive each other. So they obviously go through that, and I think the current life she's in, she's sort of like helping her sister out. I don't know if like her sister's got cancer or something like that, but she's helping her sister and she wants to basically stay in this life. And I don't know if it's because they've got memories. She knows that she gets killed every time, so I think she's sort of trying to prevent that. And apparently as you go into the book, you understand, as it goes like flashbacks, you understand a lot more of their life as you go through. So this just seemed really interesting. I've never like heard of a book like this, so I'm really excited to read. Then this was another Vinted, and this is That Sick Love by Jescie Hall. This is a dark romance, I think. The lady on Vinted said that she had tabbed it, and she asked me if I wanted to remove the tabs, and I said like just keep them in, just because I think it would be fun to see what other people tab. I thought that would be something quite interesting. So as I'm going to read it, I'm going to remove them as I go, but I just want to see what other people have tabbed, if you get me. She's also like colour coordinated them at the top front, if I can actually, yeah. So she's got like cute, trigger warning, violence, dark romance, important, spicy/romance. So I quite liked that as well. I just tab whatever I like in a book. I don't use like a key or anything like that. I actually, not gonna lie, I don't know much about this book, but I saw a lot of reels on TikTok of using the audiobook thing, and I believe the male main character was having like an inner dialogue where he was sort of like sounding a bit crazy, and I don't know if that's something wrong with me, but that just really intrigued me, and I was just like, I need to get that book now. So I'm actually going to try and get this on audiobook to tangent read. It will be my first one when I do eventually get around to it, so I can't wait for that. I then got, which is actually going to be my next read from after this video, Fearless by Lauren Roberts. I can't cope. It's not got a sprayed edge or anything, which is a bit like disappointing. When you see like the other special editions, they all have sprayed edges, so I don't know. But I read Powerless, like the first 3 books last week, and I am obsessed. Like Kai is my #1, and like it's so pretty, and even like Can You Even Cope, and it's got Paiden on the inside. But the whole book is just absolutely stunning. And this was another vintage one because the girl had bought 2 copies, so she was selling one, so I thought, oh, I might as well just get that because I really wanted to read it. And yeah, this is my next read and I cannot wait to read this. Like, obviously this is like the 3rd book, kind of. There's one novella, but it's the 3rd book in the trilogy, so I can't really say much about the book without giving away the other ones. I do think I will have a video coming on the Powerless trilogy just because I love it so much. I want to give like a review of it, but I'm not ready for it to be over, guys. Like, I'm not ready. Then I got a Green Light by Jescie. This was another vintage buy. As you can tell, there's a bit of a theme here. I obviously get a lot of vintage. I do try and sell, like, I sell like bits or clothes that I don't want anymore, so then that will go in my vintage balance, and then I will use that to buy like books or whatever I want on there. So it's sort of like you get rid of stuff, you get money for it, you use that money to think, rather than like spending your like new money, if that makes sense. And I think this is a bit of like a taboo read, so it's like stepsister and stepbrother. So I don't know what about that intrigued me. I really liked Credence by Penelope Douglas. So I think when I saw this I was like, hey, why not give it a go. And I think this is meant to be like a really good like enemies to lovers. It is quite a thick book, guys, but I'm excited to read it. I'm gonna have to be quick because Jack, my partner, wants to come back in the room and obviously I'm trying to film. Next one, again a vintage one, because they had free postage, so that kind of drew me in, was Gothikana. I don't know how to say this author's name and I don't want to ruin it, but anyway, it's the same one that wrote the Dark Verse series. But again, my favourite booktuber, Mariana, like says this is really good, so I really wanted to try this. I think it's like a dark, like a gothic romance, and I've not read any of those before, so I'm excited about this. I don't really know much about it. Again, basically a guy is trying to hide secrets from her and he's yearning for her, is what I'm gathering from the blurb. It sounds good to me. Then I went into Waterstones, specifically because I wanted to find these, but the Powerless, like they do the special editions, obviously I wanted to match, so I managed to get the Powerful, which has got the purple sprayed edge, the purple inside, and the absolute, oh, I can't control these books. Contain even. I can't contain my excitement. So because I love those books so much, I really wanted the special editions. And then I got Reckless, which is the red sprayed edge, and the camera's not doing it justice, guys. Like, it's so fucking pretty in person. Can you even cope? So when I get my bookshelves, we are going to have those on display to match the Fearless one. And then I've just ordered the Powerless one online, on Vinted actually, because they didn't have it in store. They don't have it on the Waterstones website, so I have to get it from somebody that already has it. And it was only like a tenner. Actually really good bargain. Most of them were selling for like 40 quid. And then another one in Waterstones, I got Penelope Douglas, Birthday Girl. This is like a taboo one, I think, as well. I loved Penelope Douglas like Credence, so I'm really hoping that I love her other books because I've got quite a few of them. This one is like, I think it's Boyfriend's Dad, like not ex-boyfriend's dad, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is Boyfriend's Dad. So I'm kind of excited about this. Like, I feel like they're so taboo, and I don't know, something about the taboo, guys, but not like, I don't want anything like actual incestuous, just like a byproduct. Do you know what I mean? Then I also got this from Waterstones. It's Abby Jimenez and it's Say You'll Remember Me. I actually know nothing about this book. I know that it's a cute romance. My friend told me for my TBR for April that I just need to pick up an Abby Jimenez book and read it. So this is the one I've picked, Hannah, if you're watching, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna get around to it in April. Like, my TBR has gone absolutely out the window, but I've got this for next time, so be proud of me. Then I went into the works, my final stop. I got a new book actually, which is Paige, Toon, What If I Never Get Over You. I have a few of her other books and this one was on my list to get when it came out. It has the sprayed edges, which is like the fireworks, and I think she's on like sort of holiday or something, and she meets a guy. They clearly have like some sort of connection together. They planned to meet in like another city, but I don't know if one of them like turns out late or turns up late and the other one's not there, and then like years later they meet each other again, and obviously there's that same like burning passion. So I'm excited to read that. Then I got 3 Emily Henry books because I have heard good things and everyone is raving about Emily Henry, and I just need to read her, to be honest. I picked up 3 because from the like titles, it was ones that I remember that people really love. So it was You and Me on Vacation. I think this is one where they go every, I don't know if it was every single summer, they go like on holiday, and yeah, this something happens every summer, I'm not really sure, and they decide to go on one last trip, and yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. Sounds good. Then I got Book Lovers, and I think maybe like the female main character is trying to find love. She's not really succeeding, so it's just like go on a vacation, like a little month long, like a small town thing, to try and find some cute man to meet. And yeah, I suppose like nothing, there's always something goes wrong or right, depending on how you look at it. And finally I got A Funny Story by Emily Henry, which is a spray edge, has the blue pages, and basically this girl is with a guy and she thought they had an amazing love story. He's telling it to everyone, and then she didn't realise basically it was a prologue to her, I think it's her best friend, or his childhood best friend, sorry. He obviously ends up falling with his loves his childhood best friend. They get together, and I think his childhood best friend's like ex is the only one that obviously understands what the other girl is going through, and so they sort of come together to form a plan to, I don't know, like get over them, I suppose. And then obviously I'm assuming they're gonna fall in love because it's a love story, guys, let's be real. And that is all the book, I say like that is all the books, and there's literally like a pile here, but that is all the books in my haul. Thank you for watching. I'm sure there'll be many more hauls to come, and yeah, I can't wait to share with you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Please hit the like button and hit subscribe, and bye.